What's good, besties? So, there's been a lot going on in the K-pop scene, or has there? Honestly, it finally feels like the big three are in charge of K-pop again, because for Gen 4, for the most part, it was smaller companies making their mark. And honestly, the only consistent thing in that generation is Wonyoung. She was at the top from the beginning to the end of her time in that generation, and into her time into Gen 5, where she's comfortably in the top three at all times. So, actually, the thing is that larger K-pop channels are turning their backs on K-pop, and it's getting really annoying. And even if it's not necessarily sort of nice to say or assume, it seems a lot of these channels have a fickle relationship with K-pop. And it's really disconcerting as they're the main pinnacles of support and like source of outreach for this like type of musical community in the West and in the USA specifically. But it seems like lately, within the past like I don't know quarter, that attitudes have been changing, and there's been so many videos coming out about the end of K-pop or the end of these K-pop groups, or just saying like how K-pop is ending in the U.S. or it's capped, or its market capped, or its market cap has reaches a certain limit because of how the award shows are set up, because of the structure of like the racism and how that affects like the other stuff in relation to like the systems, but then also like the differences in culture, and then like they bring up like all the interviews and stuff. Which, by the way, if most people aren't like made aware of K-pop specifically and the dating thing, that's something that we're used to as K-pop fans. But for like literally anyone else, that's a very small detail that has been made us a big part of the product and its appeal. So like having that type of boundary with a celebrity or a public figure or a thing of admiration is sort of almost in a sense contradictory because you can't see it in application. You can only see it in wonder. You can only imagine it, which is what idols bank off of your own personal, personalized obsession with them. It's not the point. So, like, I don't know what's going on here. And I made a video, like, on TikTok because this guy who's a Twice fan who talks about trolls. But like in the same breath, he says that the only thing that they did when they were like younger, when they were in a cute concept was for like older men who was like into like girl groups who are like underage. Was that wrong? No, but like, was that their only purpose? Absolutely not. Did their concept change after like Ooh Ah and the scandals get misogynistic as hell? Absolutely, 100%. I personally call them misogynistic SNSD. Okay, they made the girls who had a decent voice sing in a cute voice. I love the debut stages when Chewie did not sing with that cute voice after like stage three. She said, "Screw that." Love that for her. Iconic. Um, but But yeah, like they had actually really smart business moments, and you don't understand the unexpected fall of Gen 2 left such a gap in like the customer base, the consumer base. Like SNSD already kicked out Jessica. The nation's girl group broke the bond in the sisterhood, and people of the newer generations don't understand how important that was. It wasn't just Jessica got kicked out of SNSD. It was a change in the industry. It was a change in the cultural shift of K-pop between like the people working in the industry, its fans, and even the general public's perception of what K-pop was and how genuine everything and the marketing in K-pop was. When Jessica was kicked out of SNSD, it shattered a lot of people's visions of what K-pop was and the relationship between the members. And it made people change a lot of things in Gen 3. Um, That's why Red Velvet didn't pretend to be besties when they debuted. They acted like coworkers, and everybody was cool with that because after the whole sisters kicking Jessica out of the group because of blah, everybody was like, "We're not gonna believe you if you tell us that y'all are friends." So they acted like friendly coworkers, and it worked for them. But yeah, but yeah. So like after that, after all this, like Twice, I feel like Twice is a team. They are a very good team, and I think that works very well with them. That's also probably just because they were working so much, and they just had to they probably had to pack their shit early on, and just like figure it out because they were doing the thing and they were working. So it was like whatever. I'm way off topic. I'm rambling, but I don't care. This is YouTube. This is what this is for. This is what this is for. But yeah. So like, I don't know what the vibes are. I don't know what the vibes are, and it's crazy because it's just like y'all will say like the smaller channels or trolls or whatever, but then like y'all will like literally throw your face under the bus in the weirdest way. Like, like just because you're not being mean doesn't mean you're not like being negative. So you're just like even the channels that are like the trusted like the K-pop channels that have outreach to the general public, I feel like have a responsibility because you may think your content is generic, but your content reaches a lot of people. So then when you suddenly say an idol is over or whatever, or K-pop is over, you're instantly hitting people with a very shallow impression, um, a negative view of the industry. And because the impression is so shallow, but it's filled by mostly you, you're basically the entire impression. And so now you have all these people thinking K-pop is over with before they even actually get into it, which is like really sad.